New day here at the old school garage.
Good morning.
McKay's here, going to help do some running around and junk. Man, my yard looks so nice. Look at that. Old cars everywhere. We got more in the backyard. Anyway, we had a viewer hit us up. Says he's got an engine core he wants to give me. Says if I can use it, welcome to it. So we're going to pick that up. And then I got this turtle deck for Model T. And another viewer, fan, guy who owns a cool custom paint shop here in town, he's got a pickup bed and he wants to make a turtle deck Model T. So I'm gonna be trading that to him, and then I don't know, we'll take you along and show you what we're doing. Bunch of running around to do, so we'll get started. Alrighty, we've made it here. I think I'm just gonna camp out. Check out this race car. You got what?
I got too much.
You got what? No, you could never have too much stuff. So, what's the Corvette?
70.
70.
Already.
Split bumper.
Yeah,
Stingray, what motor?
350 horse, 350, 4-speed.
350 horse, 350. So that's LT1.
LT1, 365 horse.
Okay, so what's the compression ratio on that motor then? 10 to 1?
11 to 1.
So it's 11 to 1.
Yeah.
It just didn't have the...
It didn't have cam and intake.
Okay.
And the Holly carb.
But it still has the big 202 heads on it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Check this out, guys. You don't get to see these every day. When I was a kid growing up, these were like a dream, man. These were so cool. But, Is that original paint? Oh, wow. Original. So you bought it used? Wow. That is a super cool Survivor there. Yeah, you don't see those very often. That is a really nice car. Anyway, here's what we came for. We got a hot rod Cummins engine. So what can you tell me about the motor?
Late 80s, early 90s, 250V. CAV pump. Basically just a core.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, you know I'm a sucker for Cummins, right? Anything Cummins. I like your Corvette. That's very cool. That's a very cool Survivor. You get that thing running, I want you to come over and take me for a ride in it.
Now you do know they built a marine engine called the Merlin.
I do.
Okay.
And let me tell you what, I've been looking for a Merlin engine.
I can make some calls. I might know of one.
So I got some leads a while back, and this aviation friend of mine, he says, I know a guy in California that has the Miss Budweiser Merlin engines sitting.
Yeah, I mean Merlin diesel.
Okay.
Built off of Ford Lehman.
Now that I've never heard of.
It's from Ford Lehman, and I think they did some Max too.
McKay. So the Merlin Rolls Royce, I've been looking for one of those. I've wanted to add one of those to my fleet forever. But that Merlin Marine diesel, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, they do. They made, I think it was mid-80s. But it was a conversion of Ford Lehman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So probably made in Europe?
Yeah, no, made out of Florida.
Made out of Florida.
Somebody in Florida was staffing up the aftercoolers and exhaust manifolds and stuff for them.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm excited about this.
As long as it's tranny too.
Nice. I love it. We're going to do something fun with that. Seriously, like that.
Like that. I was going to use that project, but I'm going to use an 8-liter.
Okay. Yeah, the 8.3.
Yeah.
Have you messed with those 8.3s much?
I'm bad.
They run. They run.
I come out of the lane field, so I've worked on filming.
Yeah.
Global.
Yeah. So you're not new to them. That's cool. Yeah, we'll tear this thing down and go through it. We'll put a new pump on it.
I know where there's an Oldsmobile.
4-door.
McKay, he's already chomping. He's chomping. McKay wants to build something so bad. McKay's been working on helicopters too long.
So okay, so you're the one that just come out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So McKay and I have been friends forever, and we did a lot of
Beautiful
this kind
country
of
up there.
Yeah, in the summertime.
Yeah. So that's how I ended up here. I lived in Washington.
So where are you from in Washington? Blaine?
Right on the Canadian border, I-5.
Okay, so it's the non-liberal part of Washington. Of course, it's probably all being taken over now.
Now, yeah. That's part of the other reason I left.
So my wife and her dad, he was born in Puyallup. He's Olympia, 30-something years. And ironically, has an old Corvette. Yeah, it's so funny, but yeah, Washington's a good place to kind of be from right now.
Well, there's a Corvette over there too.
We'll have to take a look at it. Alright, so we're leaving Neil's. Had no idea we were getting a 5.9 Cummins. That's pretty cool. We don't jump it off the end getting out of the driveway. I'll be calling Travis at Camel Towing to pick up motor up. But yeah, looks like it's out of a 93 Dodge. And it came with a bonus transmission. It's got a get track, got flywheel. I don't know what we'll do with it. Okay, he's already chomping at the bit to put it in his, what is that, a
32 Oldsmobile.
The 32 Oldsmobile. But anyway, we're going to head over across town now and drop off our turtle shell and pick up the pickup bed from Scott at, I forget the name of his business, but we'll share that when we get there. Alright, so we're here at Lowdown Chop Shop. We're coming to see Scott, and he wants that turtle deck for a car project that he's been working on. That is a project him and his father started years ago. His father's long gone, so he's going to basically see it through. So let's go see if he's here. Scott!
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, bro?
Same old, same old.
Shit, man. Getting your day started or what?
Just getting started.
I love it.
Phone calls.
I love it.
How you doing?
We got a turtle shell here.
Do you?
Yeah.
Cool. Check it out.
Yeah. She's pretty rough, but I don't know. You're a metal guy, but I don't know. I don't have any idea what year it is, but
I think this is earlier.
yeah. So I have a real early one, and it has two handles back here. It doesn't have this splash thing like that, but know.
Yeah.
It's
Start from.
you know what? It's metal.
Yeah.
It's only what is that you say in the customized world? It's only metal.
It's only metal.
It's only metal. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to make a deal on that bed. So
Okay. Do that for sure.
just tell me a little bit about yourself for the camera, what you do here, and your background and stuff.
I grew up, my dad customizing cars in Long Beach, and then started painting when I got out of high school.
So, did your dad have a customizing shop?
He started out of Vietnam. He opened up his first business.
So your dad fought in Vietnam?
Did three tours.
Did 3 tours in Nam, and when he got back from Vietnam, he started the customizing shop.
Yeah.
I know you got something that's pretty special here with your dad. You want to show it to us?
Yeah.
So tell us a little about this truck. It's been in the family.
My dad bought this when he got out of high school, right before he went to Vietnam in '67 from Signal Hill Auto Wrecking. Then it had a nailhead Buick in it with the old rear end in it at that time. Then he got out of Vietnam and then he rebuilt it a couple times, and then we built it the last time with the olds in it. And my mom took it for a ride and it rolled. Did in the rear fender and he parked it in 1985.
In 1985, it rolled into something and dented the fender.
It had a hydro. My mom didn't know it didn't have a park.
Oh,
They'll reverse it park.
yes.
So she let it roll in the parking lot. She took it home. My dad tore it apart. He was so frustrated.
And it hasn't ran since.
Hasn't ran since.
All righty, man. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you very
Scott.
much. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Got some cool stuff going on
Thank
here.
you.
Keep up the custom work.
Appreciate it.
Keep up Dad's tradition.
Right.
Not very many people can say they've learned the trade from their dad, taking it to the nth degree. So, cool deal. We're going to get out of here.
All right, buddy. You take care.
Thanks. Well, so we just left Scott's custom paint shop with our pickup bed, and now we're headed back over to the house to unload some of the loot, and then we got to go get a computer program. New day in the shop. Got the motor unloaded off the truck, kind of evaluating it. So I took the pump apart, and I'm putting a 3200 RPM governor spring in it. It looks good. I don't see anything wrong. It hasn't got water in it. I've been going through my pump parts and picking through to find some pieces. I think I found enough stuff. I can piece the top back together. I'm trying to find valve cover bolts. The oil looks good in the engine, so I think we can fire this thing up. I see no reason why I wouldn't want to start it. So I'm gonna get the pump together, the fuel system sealed up and bled, and then we'll find some valve cover bolts, even if we just got to put a temporary bolt in it to fire it up. or we'll start it with no valve covers. I don't know. We'll fire it up though, so stay tuned. Well, I've kicked and I've fought and I've cussed and I've found Makay showed up. I found a flywheel. I found flywheel bolts. I also managed to get the top together. I don't know that it's right. It won't hold idle, but we'll hold it. So hopefully it doesn't get too carried away. I don't know that that's adjusted right anyway. A lot of times once that's been apart and it's made out of 3 different pieces, it takes a minute to get it calibrated anyway. But I do have the fuel system pumped up, and I have some gasoline to primer it, and I think all the oil holes are full, so we're not going to pump oil out all over the ground. But yeah, let's fire this thing up. I may try to run away, I don't know. Actually, I got to get power. Maybe I'll start. We'll see what happens. Let's give it a go. Flywheel's Clarington. Is it? It's rubbing hard. I might have to jack it up. Sounds like it's gonna go though. Yeah, it's coughed off. Okay, let it down now, see where it's at. After some technical difficulty, the engine fell down on the pallet and was cutting in on the flywheel gear. So now we think we've got everything straightened up. We got a battery cable on. Starting to click. That's probably
there's not a bunch of hammering and banging. This is a good motor.
Well, Makay's pretty excited. I mean, I've heard a lot of Cummins start right up, but we didn't know anything about this motor. The guy said it was basically a core, and you can see we didn't bolt the valve covers on. Like, I don't have the bolts. And they're oiling. Everything's good, so we'll get bolts for those. We'll get this thing detailed and cleaned up, and I don't know. We'll find something cool to put it in. What a gift. Thank you, Keith. Let's see if it'll idle now. Maybe she'll idle. about that cleanup job? Woohoo!
There you go.
That's how it's done.
Milled to perfection.
Well, we're out at Travis's yard. Got McKay with me. Jimmy and Wes are over here. We're getting ready to pull some junk out. You have to see what's going on out here. Travis has been crushing cars, and we got to get our junk out before it gets crushed.
Here's number one, little motor and transmission harvest. And we'll be hauling it away.
See when I lifted it up? Cab's
almost off.
All we got to do, we got to get the wire harness out and the ECM, and then we're ready to lift the cab off. Looks like the motor's half coming out too, because when I picked it up, it was like, woo!
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be easy.
No, no, do not take my truck. Somebody's been robbing parts off my truck. McKay's clearing up a spot here because he's going to get under the dash, or we're going to get somebody under the dash to get the brake booster. Dude, there's money. 3 cents. There's a dime.
Here's another dime.
There's 23 cents. I'll take that. There's 25 cents.
Here's another penny.
I've made $1 already. I collect money off the floor of the truck. Anyway, we'll just sweep that out on the floor, and then we'll get under the dash there. So McKay's got the wire harness ripped loose on this, and I'm just collecting bolts. That's kind of an ordeal. The computer's under there, but this motor is a brand new Goodwrench motor. It's got a turbo 400 on it too. So I've had this thing marked out here and hidden forever, but somebody got a hold of it and got my distributor. That's a bummer. Cut that heater hose there. And we'll get this cab lifted up. Probably just lift it forward and hinge it off. And then we'll get the motor ripped out and sitting on the truck here. Not wanting to let go. It's holding tight. I'm going to have to get the bolt out.
Cab bolt on that other side.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we got Mustang suspension parts for Jimmy's project. I think that strut leaks. And we got our engine and transmission. We got our Toyota staged up for, I don't know, when we recover.
That's a tomorrow project.
Yes, that's a way tomorrow project. I think right now it's like dinner time. We need something to eat.
Yes, indeed.
It's been hot and dry out here. It's been, what, a little over 100. And yeah, Travis is crushing the yard. It looks good. He's got some room. There'll be some new blood coming in. Well, that's about enough picking for one day. What do you think, McKay? You had enough?
Yeah, pretty much. We got a load.
Definitely got a load of junk. I don't know what we'll do with it, but anyway, thanks for watching.